looking forward to playing more Chrono Trigger. We are nearing the end, kinda. And by that I mean that we still have quite a bit of content to go. Last time, we did some side quests. Because this game, as I said before, does the, in my opinion, genius move of backloading all of the side quests to the very end of the game. So you can decide how much you want to do and how much you don't want to do. We got Chrono back, and we did Frog's side quest, which basically means we put Cyrus to rest and upgraded the Masamune. And just put this a little bit up. And we did a side quest that's not really associated with any character. Well, kinda Robo and kinda Luca, but both of them have other side quests, which is the forest. We reforested the southern continent. Today we will do quite a few more, and let's just see how many we can do today. I definitely want to do like the dungeon ones next, which is Magus and Robo. And after that, we'll see how much time we have. So for Magus' side quest, we go over here where the villages that worships in the present. And when we go to the Middle Ages, on this spot, we find a cheeky little castle. And I love this, by the way. This is just, like, informed by the map. There are a bunch of places in all not areas, in all eras that you couldn't get to before because you couldn't fly. Now you can fly, and the game only gives you, like, the vaguest clues, but tells you, hey, you can now go to these places. Check it out. Just go there and see if you find anything. I love that so much. I love when a game gives you like a very sensible way through the overworld. It's Ozzy's fort! Come on in! This is the great Ozzy's place. What the? Wow! You're the great Magus! You're doing well, Ozzy. The nerve! Deserting your fellow mystics to serve these humans! You're a traitor! You're not our king! Why did you desert us? Well, now, this is only, like, kinda Magus' side quest. He doesn't really have one, but he at least has some ties to this place and Ozzy. But it's pretty much just an extra dungeon that you can also do without him. You pesky, low-down good-for-nothings. Oh, I'll have you begging for mercy. Flee! Oh, hi, you again. You sent for me? Well, if it isn't Sir Magus. Who'd you bribe to get in here? Traitors like you deserve a beating. Oh, great Ozzy, stand back and let me take care of these cretins. I'm counting on you, Flea. Get ready for a slapping good time. Get it? Fuck. Oh my god, that's so bad. I do get it, and it's so bad. No, it's not what you think it is. I mean, maybe it is, but that's not what the get it is for. It's not insinuating spanking. It's because he's named Flea, after the bass player from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, who's known to play slap bass. My god. It's Flea plus... Plus what? Meh. I mean, who knows? Could also be something else. That was legitimately just a Christian cross that they did there. Well, Why did I even go all out? Just you wait, we'll teach you a lesson. That wasn't very plus of you. Howdy! You're nothing but common thieves. Anyone who tries to steal my treasure is looking for a very cruel death. Common dirty talk? You mean howdy? Oh, I just remembered what's happening. What's happening here. And away we go! Goodbye! Ozzy's in a pickle! That's where Ozzy's in a pickle comes from. Have I may have mentioned once or twice that I love this game. You still haven't given up? Well, how about a good thrashing? Slash! Just once or twice. You rang? Slash, don't let me down. At first, I really didn't want to slice and dice ya, but now it sounds kind of fun. Ready? You know if that was a Guns N' Roses pun, I wouldn't know because I'm not a big fan of Guns N' Roses. And I barely know any of their songs. That's okay. I know it is. I don't have to like everything. I think Guns N' Roses, I mean, there are people who are like diehard fans of Guns N' Roses. I just never got into hard rock to know every trivia. Like recently, there was a post on Blue Sky talking about what popular bands you couldn't get into, and I didn't answer it. I don't know why, probably because I forgot, I just remembered. But I think my answer would be like AC/DC or Guns N' Roses. I just don't like hard rock. Like that kind of hard rock. Oh, by the way, where's the... Come on, sweethearts! No. I'm not talking to you yet. Where is it? Is it not here? Thought it was here. There it is. This is the important part for Magus. We got a magic tab. We get a doom sickle, a gloom helm, and a gloom cape. Hey, I got something for you. This is the attack up when ally falls weapon, and it's the ultimate weapon for Magus. He does redonkulous physical damage when he's the only one left standing. Also, this protects status, and this is just a good cape. What does the save film do? Cuts physical damage. But protect status is just way better. Or does this also protect status? Okay, it does. Never mind then. It's such a funny concept for an ultimate weapon. Don't you want the treasure box? Probably filled with goodies. You found the treasure! Ozzy stopped! Out of here! It's a full ether. I mean, it's good. Hi, guys. Not so fast, friends. I'm not going to make it that easy for you. Ozzy pants! Flea vest! Slasher 2! These unique items make us invincible. The pants? The pants. The pants? Let's see, they do counter. Yeah, I did remember that. Hey, Davey, thank you so much for the resub. Freaking 22 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. So I guess hitting Aussie results in a counter. Ow. Can you stop? Oh my god, it's just like this. We went this far on the ATB scale. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Davey. How have you been? Do I need... Well... What happens if I attack you? Because you're the freaking annoying one with No. You also get a 3-monster technique. A freaking weird one. Ow. Oh, okay, goodbye, Chrono. And call for the next few days. Well, I mean, at least you're home, right? A few ins and outs. The ins and outs of the trade, as they say. Revive. I hope you at least get it, like... Get it paid even if you don't have, an emergency that you have to work on. Like, I know my coworkers, when they're on call duty, they get like a fixed amount of money just for being on standby. And if they have something that they need to do, I don't think they get extra money for that. I think they get like time for it that they can use to get like time off in the future. I think. Donk. There we go. That's one gone. Now the freaking triple counter doesn't exist anymore. Whoop. Where'd he go? Did he just leave? I think he just fucking bailed. No, she hasn't done trivia yet. Oh, Frog has like no MP left. Spirits points. I can't believe fucking Flea just left. What the? Okay. Alright then. I got a magic tap. I do remember that. There you go, buddy. Oh, the points will come. A dash ring and a side cap. I don't know what either of those do. Prevents chaos. Well, this prevents any status, so... Speed plus 3 is pretty good. I just love the fucking Rage Band. I know it's not that good. But I do like it on Chrono. It's just, I love it when he gets, like, hit by a spell that does no damage. And then he just does... He just gets... I don't know. He just gets hit by something and immediately decides to just walk up casually and hit them. 7 stream streak. I always forget that these stream streaks are a thing. Magus, you lied when you said you wanted to create a world of evil. You used me. Oh, how dreadful. Say, can you hear that? It's the sound of the Reaper. I can't lose. What would become of the Mystics? I must win. Trivia comes after the fight. The fight. Haha, gotcha. Oh. Adios, amigos. You didn't think that through, did you? Yeah, they're free channel points. 25 euros for standby, and if you got a call, 1 extra day. Yeah, something similar is it for my coworkers. Oh. Yeah, this is only something that I learned recently. I have to look up where the city is. It's a pretty big city. I think it's in Washington State. Tacoma. Tacoma, yeah, it's a city in Washington State in the USA with like 200,000 people living there or so. And there's a thing that's apparently widely known. It's called the aroma of Tacoma, which just means that the city stinks. And apparently it wanes and waxes, and sometimes it's incredibly horrible. That's wild to me. It's not really known if it's just like oil that's refined there, or maybe it's some like sulfur deposits and mining. There's several, from what I could read, I only like glanced over it, but just the term alone. Never! You will never defeat me! Right. No, not that switch! It's so stupid. It's such a stupid end for such a stupid villain. I love it. The past is dead. It was all just a dream. And we're done here. That was shorter than I remembered. I gotta say, I thought this dungeon was a bit longer. He was so strong. Yeah, he did so much. Oh, I need to... Oh, I did already cross it out. Okay. But yeah, the important thing here, obviously, is the equipment for Magus. Now let's do Robo's quest. Any real cat would have attacked the frog. Excuse me? I don't want frog to be attacked. He's my buddy, my pal. Where is it? That's not the map. Is a big froggo. Oh, we're pretty much there already. The Genodome. I think it just tells us that we need Robo. Well, maybe not even, but we need Robo. Fine, Chrono. Fuck off. Also, let's use a freaking shelter outside. Death to frogs? No! Frogs are amazing. Speaking of, you should probably get some... Well, actually, your equipment is okay-ish. You're so slow, though. God damn it, Robo is so slow. There we go. Analysis complete. Please follow me. Yep. Well. Do I have to put you in front? I don't think so. Do I? Oh, I do. Okay, never mind then. Who enters here unbidden? Oh. Welcome home, R66Y. Or should I say Prometheus? You dare to defile this place with humans? I haven't seen them in ages. Let me welcome them. Come closer. Well, that sounded nice. Let's go in. Let's just see what you can do. Your phone bill for next month is negative £16. I feel like more phone plans should be in the negatives. It's the debuggest. So this is what conveyor belt sushi feels like, right? We haven't used Robo in so long that he barely has any of his skills, I think. I mean, Robo, except for Marley, like Robo's probably our second least used character. Marley, obviously, we used the least by far. You attack, you also attack, and you do Dark Mist. Sure, why not? Vodafone is also paying for those subscriptions. That's kind of nice. I mean, it is little... At least one good thing out of having Vodafone. Yeah, I would... Vodafone is on my blacklist. Like, Vodafone and Telecom are the two ISPs that I really never want to be a customer of. In case of Telecom, it's never be a customer of again. I love the name Debuggist. Vodafone is struggling in Germany? That would be news to me. Because, my god, they own like half of our internet network. Like half of our internet infrastructure. Ah, the freaking... I recently made a Blue Sky post where I posted a few of the quotes. And this one I completely forgot. And I was laughing my ass off when I saw it. Not bad for humans. But can you find your way to me? Yeah, no, I worked for a very short time I worked for Vodafone in a call center as like first level support. Not technical support, just like contract support, customer support, basically, general customer support. It was still Kabel Deutschland, which was a cable provider that Vodafone had bought. By now, it's not even, it doesn't exist anymore. It's just, it runs under the name Vodafone. But man, I saw so much shady shit that I never want to be a customer of Vodafone. I think they're like the second biggest ISP in the country, though. I know a fair few people that have Vodafone as an ISP. I never did, and I don't want to. 300 years ago, the Lavas disaster greatly changed the planet. At this rate, humans will die out from pure despair. Enter the dust chute. Well, not yet. Doesn't sound that great. I only very vaguely remember the layout of this dungeon. But hey, when it comes to German ISPs, nothing is worse than Telekom. I once had to transfer a contract because I was moving out of a living situation with someone else. And we wanted to make it so that the ISP contract, the internet contract, was in my name, but I was the one moving out, so that we transferred it to her. It was an absolute customer service nightmare. It took like 6 weeks to get everything done, and it was an absolute horror. I think I spent, like, no shit, over the course of 6 weeks, like 10 hours in the hotline. Mainly in the queue, but not all of the time in the queue. Don't you understand? This planet would be peaceful if there were no humans around. And yet you still want to fight. Why? Yeah, but that's the worst part about Telecom, is when they're the only ones around. Because that's what I had. I was living for 9 months in a, like, 150 person village. And the internet infrastructure was horrible, and we could only get telecom. And we got, I kid you not, this was in 2019. We got a 2K internet connection. Not 20, not 200. K in that case. We got a 2K internet connection. So basically nothing. And we had to pay extra for it. We paid more than they would normally charge for their, like, smallest package, which was like 15K or so at the time, because it was an extraordinary service, aka it was not part of their usual product line. But we didn't have a choice. No, I don't want discount. I want good customer support. I'll pay more for good customer support. In fact, I do, and I was recently very, very happy with that. Like, my ISP is a very small one. It's called EasyBell. I think I'm going all around in this place. And that sounds good. Okay. I do pay like $5 more a month or so, but it's so nice to have great customer support. Like, recently I had internet troubles over the, like, around New Year. And I was like in queue at the hotline for like 60 seconds and I got competent help. Whoop. Okay then. And that's just really nice. No, I don't think you can be. I don't think they allow you from like the UK to handle like customer cases in Germany. I appreciate the offer though, but no. No, it's a principle thing for me. Like I would love to get... No, actually I would hate to get cable internet because it's just stupid that for the longest time we in Germany were like, oh, cable, that's the ticket. Like we have a really big problem with internet infrastructure because for the longest time, only the telecom had ownership of the actual like network infrastructure. Okay. And the network infrastructure, the telecom really did not want to invest into the infrastructure, so we are way behind when it comes to optic fibers. Like it's getting better, but I personally have never lived in a place where I could get fiber internet. Never. And because they realized, oh, that's stupid, they found this loophole with like cable internet, like via the TV line. And it does allow for faster internet than normal like the phone copper cables. But then we were we were like fine with that for a while, and especially the firms. Like, again, the biggest provider for like cable internet in Germany is Vodafone. And then they were like, oh, okay, great. People are happy with the freaking TV cable internet. We don't need to invest into fiber optics. And now we're still way behind on fiber optics. Yeah, I've lived in a place where it was like, where I was told, oh, yeah, fiber internet will be there in a few months. No, it never came. Sometimes it's really infuriating because sometimes it's under the street. What's in here, by the way? Oh, I can't go in there. It's under the street, but it's not connected to the house because the landlord would have to... Okay, never mind. The landlord would have to do that. And they usually just don't want to spend the money. Well, isn't that great? Get to do this again. It's so annoying. Yeah, I really want fiber. The actual issue now is that for the longest time, like the story that I told a few minutes ago, when you lived in a rural area, your internet was shit because no one wanted to put money into the infrastructure there because having infrastructure in the hands of private companies is a joke and a terrible idea, and infrastructure belongs in the hand of the state. But now, a lot of rural areas and villages are actually getting fiber connections first because it's less disruptive to frickin' dig up the streets when there's only like 200 people living there, instead of, I don't know, 1,000 people in one street alone in a big city. So now it's actually more of a problem in a big city to get fiber because they don't want to have that big of a building site, of a construction site. And I just want fast internet. Is that too much to ask? We're one of the richest countries on Earth. Why do we always fuck this shit up? Yeah, they do in Great Britain and in a lot of, or in the UK rather, I should clarify. And they do in a lot of countries. And in other countries, the infrastructure is still in public hand. And here, they just don't give a shit. The only things that usually happen is that I think there was for the longest time in Germany, there was a voluntary agreement. Like the government was like, oh, we got together with all of the network providers and they promised us, pinky promised, that they would spend money on infrastructure. And of course they didn't. Like only very, very rarely. You do, yes, Kikon, you do have a right to, I think it's 15k, but I could be wrong about that. But that still doesn't change that in some places, that's not even what you get. And that's bad enough because 15k is absolutely nothing nowadays. My internet is pretty stable. And it has been for a while, thankfully. How do I open these? How do I get this? What do I do here? Oh, I haven't been here. Well, never mind then. But I have lived in places where the connection was also just not just slow, but shitty. Like when I lived in Stralsund, like 10 years ago, my ISP was EasyBell, and I was really happy with them. And they used the network infrastructure of a company called, I think it was Telefonica? I could be wrong. I think it was like a Spanish, like the Spanish state network provider or whatever, state company. And they sold their infrastructure. They ceased operations in Germany. They sold their infrastructure to Telecom. All right. So I had to... I'm going to just tell the story because I can't do two things at once. They had to cancel our contract and say, we managed to get some good conditions for you so that the telecom can provide you with the same things. The day we switched from EasyBell to Telecom and from the Telefonica net to the Telecom network, instantly both the quality, the customer service and the actual connection was way worse. Way worse. Would you get fiber in major cities? And that's the thing. I mean, there are a lot of places in those cities where you can get fiber. But it doesn't have 100% coverage or nearly 100% coverage because it is... They do tend to not open up roads that are like main traffic lines or where a lot of people live. So the building of fiber infrastructure is actually going slower in big cities than it is in rural areas. All of this shenanigans, I agree, Silent Night. This computer can give us data about the Genodome. I love Robos. It always looks like he doesn't quite reach the keyboard. What shall we examine first? A door, please. To open locked doors, simply charge the energy pots beside them. Energize first in the pots to your left, the pot to your left, then enter the pot next to a locked door. Anything else? Yes. Conveyor belt. Belt conveyor to the right can be reversed with the switch. I did that already. Guard machine. The robot guarding the figurine will block anyone that tries to pass it. But if you place 2 guards in front of each other, they will short circuit. Return the broken guard to the room upstairs. And the doll, please? You must obtain the 2 figurines on this floor to fight the mother brain. So. Samus? Are you? Have you had your trivia? Yeah, it was the aroma of Tacoma. The fact that a freaking 200,000 people city in Washington State, USA just stings. I don't know what else to tell you. There's not that much more to it. I mean, there is some much more to it, but it's just fascinating to me. Okay, let's open some doors. Like this one? Yes. Stupid work. That's why being on call sucks. There's also one. But yeah, basically it's just the entire city, or like parts of the city have like it's well known, so much so that there's a term for it, aroma of Tacoma. That the city just stinks. And it's like maybe like oil refineries, heavy industries, maybe some mining of sulfur deposits. And apparently sometimes it's really bad. And when I first read the term, I thought it was like, oh, wait. Hello? Oh, it's probably, yes, some form of puzzle. When I first read it, because I had heard the term Tacoma, but I thought it was like, oh, okay. Like in the USA, there are a lot of times places that have the same name in different states. So I did not expect it to... Oh no, that's not here. I thought it was maybe like a small city, but no, it's like 200,000 people. And it just reeks. Then again, I mean, Flint, Michigan had like freaking orange tap water for like, I don't know, 15 years. And that's also a bigger city because, you know, US infrastructure is a joke. Hi. Are you just following me? Sir, please? Can you... Sir? Ah, fuck. Can you go down here? Yes, you can. Please, sir, get up. Sir, please. There we go. I love how he's just trotting behind us. Like, this robot doesn't have a care in the world. There we go. A vigil hat. Like a grandfatherly blob. You know what? I'm going to go with... Sure. Now, where the frog do I put these two idiots? In here? Oh, that's a lot of money. Holy shit. Ah, in here probably. Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe go fuck myself? Ah. Welcome home, Prometheus. Atropos. You can tell that it's a girl robot because she has a bow and is pink. Which definitely was a choice. Yes, it's been a while, Prometheus. You can stop pretending now and join us. This has been a guise. Unlike the other R-series, Prometheus had a special task. A fabulous man robot, that is true, but I'm pretty sure that they use she-her for Atropos. To live with humans and study them as a species. You're playing Red Dead 2, working, and watching me. Damn. So that's this ability called multitasking they were talking about. Impossible. Tell them, Prometheus. At least do something. Whoa. Now step back, Prometheus. We'll get rid of these humans, then go see Mother. Robo. Donk. What are you doing, Prometheus? I won't allow you to hurt them. You are indeed defective. They have tampered with you. Correct. I do have a cold, tasty beverage called Dr. Pepper. I'll destroy them, then fix you. Atropos, you've changed. Indeed, Mother made me to eliminate humans more efficiently. Well, if you don't like it, more for me. My name is Robo. Though to be fair, Prometheus would have been the better name. Prometheus! Oh my god, donk. Wait, stand back and leave this to me. Robo, no, please. I have used you so little. I have used you so little. You're not really my best fighter. Well, okay, she's terrible. Oh, get tackled. Don't hit girls. She hit me first. I don't care. If a woman hits me first, I'll clock her. Well, she'll call mommy. She's already calling mommy. Oh my god, she also did a shitload of money. A shitload of damage. In a good way. And if she punches me, no. I mean, when it's obviously, like, not playful, but an attack. What's she doing to my boy? She was giving him the old jerk around. Area bomb. It's not as bad as I thought. That is worse than I thought, though. His heal is really also not that great. Well, playful is something different, right? I was raised proper. I only hit people that want to be hit. or in self-defense. Well, I hope that also strong people can kinda like gauge their strength. At least a bit. It should not be like Vegeta punching the freaking strength machine in DBZ during the Buu arc. She is freaking tanky though. And I don't dare to not heal up. Finally, as per usual, trivia comes after the fight. My god, why does she have... She has so much HP. Oh, yeah, it's got... Oh, there it is. I am... Oh no, sad music. Okay, before we go into the sad cutscene, you get your trivia. A lot of people know that the Roman Empire later on split into a western and an eastern half, and there was a separation of power between two Caesars, two emperors, or rather two Augusti, because Caesar was the junior. But before that, there was also a case where two emperors with pretty much the same amount of power reigned simultaneously and cooperatively. And it's one of them is like one of the most famous, like at least top 5 famous, well, maybe top 10 Roman emperors. It's Marcus Aurelius. A lot of people, I at least didn't know, a lot of people that I've talked about didn't know, that for like the first 8 or 9 years, he had a co-emperor called Lucius Verus. It's kind of complicated how it went to that, and Marcus Aurelius definitely had more authority, but for the most part, they were on the same level. And Marcus Aurelius is pretty well known, but I don't think a lot of people like casually know who Lucius Verus was. Prometheus, it's been ages. Atropos. From Gladiator. Yeah, but you know Marcus Aurelius from Gladiator, right? I don't think Lucius Verus isn't that. Because Gladiator takes place at like the end of Marcus Aurelius's reign and then into Commodus's reign. Right? So Lucius Verus must have been dead like 15 years at that point. He died pretty early, probably from pox. Ah, long dead people. I don't know how long he was. Don't ask me that. I know he's dead, though. I'm damaged? What happened? Atropos. My memory bank. Mother must have done something nasty when she reprogrammed me. I don't like the terminology here. Partial memory restored. I'm sorry, Prometheus. Oh, there's a lag between. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Marcus Aurelius was part of Gladiator. It's not a historical accurate movie at all. But hey, some parts are correct. Atropos. This is for you. You can plug this into your circuits. Please take care of it. Goodbye, Prometheus. Well, we just freaking clocked her. It isn't? No, believe it or not, Gladiator is not historically accurate. At all, actually. I mean, the correct parts are basically just... There was an emperor called Marcus Aurelius, and he had a son called Commodus that became emperor after him. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I can't work when getting kicked in the neck by tiny little ninjas. Atropos' ribbon ups robo speed by 3 and magic defense by 10. Is it just constantly on, or is it something to equip? It's just constantly on. Oh, +3 speed. That's so good. This guy is so slow. Listen well, humans. Lavos' children will one day have to leave to seek new planets and prey. This world could sustain them if humans were not around. We robots will create a new order, a nation of steel and pure logic, a true paradise. Our species will replace you, to stop your foolish struggle and succumb to the sleep of eternity. The Gladiators game? I mean, there were gladiator fights, but most of the time, gladiators were not prisoners. They were like highly trained athletes, and thus they were actually very, very rarely killed. They were slaves, though, usually. Hi. What be this? We must rescue them! Ah! Better stop the machine. Is Soylent Green people? It's too well guarded. We have to destroy the central computer. So they were slaves, but they were highly trained and sought-after athletes that were actually very rarely killed after a match. Because prisoners did participate in like circus games for entertainment, but it was usually against wild animals that ended, and fights that ended in death. And also, I think I read somewhere that the type of gladiators that you see in Gladiator in the movie and the kind of equipment they have is like mixed from several different eras. It's been a while since I looked into it. Actually, my main knowledge, quote-unquote, about the movie Gladiator is just that the main character's name is Maximus Decimus, and that's like one of the most funny pig Latin name I've ever heard in my life. Dude's just a bunch of muscles called the Maximal Decimator. Oh man, I love that. Oh, I was about to do a bathroom break, but I guess I'll fight these freaking laser balls first. And then I'll do a bathroom break. So no counting yet. I'm still here. I only barely remember the boss fight. We'll see, I guess. Okay, now bathroom break time. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And we got another quote. Hey, that's 100. Though it's not really 100 because some were deleted because of, like, I don't know, spelling mistakes, and that number of quote, that quote's number is not, like, replenished. Is this Bad Country? We still haven't watched Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which this is a reference to. We can't stop here. It's Bad Country. Oh, we have so much shit to watch and so much stuff to do. There we go. And games to game. Is that Mother Brain? Looks better than in Metroid. You did well to come this far. I am the Mother Brain of the RY Series Factory. Come, Prometheus. You must once again join us. I'll reset your circuitry and erase your memories. Then we'll dispose of these filthy humans. I'm sorry, but cannot afford to lose anything else. Not my precious memories or my irreplaceable friends. You would betray me to stay with these humans? I know what you're trying to say, Mother Brain. But look at my party. Humans is a very loose term for the party that I have. Like, I'd argue that even Magus is only a human in the broadest sense at this point. You turn against the family of robots? Well, I learned that the blood of the Covenant is thicker than the oil of the factory. Humans have taught me much. Chrono, Marley, Luca, Frog, and Isla, and whoever that fuck to the right is. I will not betray my friends. Oh! This is rich. Don't make me laugh. You have emotions. You just laughed. You just laughed. How is that not an emotion? I'll show you just how human you've become. I don't remember the strategy. Well, one display just healed. A second display just healed. Okay, no, I think I get the strategy. Actually, I do think I get it. Reprogramming chaos. I'm immune to status effects. You idiot. That falling animation is so good. Like, Isla at least does like a wrestling belly flop, but Robo literally just falls on his ass. Ow. No. There we go. I guess maybe I should have left one screen. And also, I guess that would have been a silence or something? But again, immune to status effects. I just love frickin' Magus's casting animation. Always have. Wait, it still does save. Oh, there aren't really any displays left. Oh my god, it does more and more damage. That's annoying. He does like... And then points. Breakdown. That was surprisingly easy. The blood of the covenant. Did I say that? Or did you mistype? I actually think it's funnier that way. Prometheus, why? Got the Terror Arm and the Crisis Arm. Did I not just say the blood of the covenant is thicker than the oil of the factory? Did I say 2 times? If I did, it's funnier that way. And if I didn't, it's still funnier that way. All machines in the factory have been shut off for good. Robo. He just turns around. Frog is like, Robo, I'm so very sorry that you had to kill your girlfriend, or like friend, and destroy your creator. And Robo just, let's go, buddy! I don't fucking care, let's get the fuck out of here! The Terror Arm is just generally good. The Crisis Arm, I know that like speedrunners, or like in certain categories speedrunners, swear by this. Because if you have like 1 HP, this thing does an insane amount of damage. However, I'm not good enough for that, and also I won't use Robo any more than this, so goodbye, my friend. But yeah, we did Robo's quest, we did Magus's quest. We use a shelter. And we have Marley and Luca left. Again, we're not doing Isla's quest because it's just farming a bunch of materials and getting a chest armor out of it. I don't think that's very fun. Sorry, Isla, it's just the truth. Love you, but get a better side quest, bitch. Why did I say that? Yeah. It's fun for her. It probably is. Although I'll wager that for her it doesn't really matter that much what she gets to beat up. For Luca's one, which is the Sunstone, I think we have to start here. Could be wrong about that, though. Sunkeep. Nope, we absolutely do not have to start here. Or is it the other island? What's down there? I don't remember. Hi, Black Omen. Sun Palace. Oh yeah. This is what I was looking for. Son of Sun. I think this is just RNG. You just have to hit the right one. And if you hit the right one, it attacks the center. And if you don't hit the right one, you get hit. To be honest, this is not one of the, like, better boss fights. Holy shit! Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that was the right one. You're at the diddly-ding. The first time I played this game and I did this quest... No! Fuck. It was really fun to see... To just walk into a quote-unquote random cave. In the future. In the dystopian future. And see the freaking... Hallelujah. The Zeal architecture again. Like, I don't think you can see which one's the right one. It's just RNG. Oh my god! And nearly no damage at all. Well, you know what, maybe good old Magus should use his buff that he has, that I always forget he has. Well, not on him though. Goodbye, Chrono. What am I doing? Revive. Oh, come on, you bastard! Fuck it, I'll just leave Chrono down there. It's not worth it. God damn it. I mean, Magus has so much magic defense that he's like the perfect candidate to solo this. He does like when his friends die. Well, friends, I guess. I think at maximum it would be comrades. And I think even that is far-fetched. Edgelord. He is an edgelord. God freaking damn it. But he's the kind of edgelord that I personally like, if you know what I mean. Is it the last one? Okay, it's not the last one. Thank you. I do like him. But there are a lot of edgy characters that I don't like. Like, my best example is, he's literally called Edge. I hate Edge in Final Fantasy IV. And I even dislike... Even though he has some cool things going for him, I also dislike Shadow in Final Fantasy VI. He's one of my least favorite characters in that game. Which is a shame because part of the story is kind of cool. No, this is grand. Oh my god, what was his name? It was not Renee. Fuck, what was he called? It was something with R. You told me today was poetry night. No other topics are allowed around the campfire tonight. It's poetry night. What was it called? Renault, right. Oh man, Dungeons of Hinterberg is such a good game. I mean, after Chrono Trigger, we will have a decent phase where I will only play Final Fantasy IX again, because, let's be real, I didn't really make a lot of progress in that game. Oh my god, it's so annoying. But after a while, I want to have a second game again, and the two games that I want to play this year as like secondary games are Dungeons of Hinterberg and Terra Enigma. No, that's the wrong one. I hate that you start on the middle eye, because I always miss attack. I think after the next flare, I'll revive Chrono again. I do kind of need a third person just to get through the flames quicker. Your ears are burning. Your spidey sense is tingling. Now. No, come on! Well, gotta revive both, I guess. And now hope he doesn't immediately flare again. Come on, man! What an annoying ass fight. I'll just do it with frickin' Megas. Okay. This is probably the worst fight in the game. What is Plutonic? I did remember this was annoying, yeah. The thing is, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Oh, fucking. Let's try it. Let's try a multi-hit spell. I don't know what'll happen, honestly. Probably all of the things will try to attack me. Of course I want to hear free trivia. Free trivia. Let's see. I don't take that much damage from the freaking counter. Ah, amazing. You get a counter flare and it heals every single one. Okay, but probably only the... It has rained every day so far. Amazing. I kinda do need to revive the other guys. But when the fuck am I supposed to do that? This is so risky right now. Yeah, we do have a bunch of snow again. Nice flare. Well, at least we got the flare immediately before we revived Chrono. Come on! It's relentless. Okay, at least we kinda now have every single one up and running again. The fucking flare is so bad. It does so much damage. Chrono has so little magic resist. What the fuck? He's like heat-seeking my healer every single time. Let's just say if there is a different trick to this fight, I've never found it. That's a talent too. I don't want this thing to have talent. I want this thing to die. It's so much damage. I mean, I know that it's only this one fight here. No, attack, please. I should have waited with Magus' attack. Yeah, but I mean, if the chance doesn't hit, he will just do flare. Which will be really bad for me. Nope. I can't read that wall of text during the fight. No, that's not happening. Yeah, I know that. This is definitely how I fought it pretty much every single time. Don't you fucking dare. Jesus Christ. Well, Marley doesn't have haste in my party because I stopped using Marley, like, as soon as I could. Like, pretty much when we got Robo. I mean, it's almost not worth it to keep Chrono alive. He just takes so much damage from magic. I'm just too slow. I'm just too slow at menuing. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wait, heal, please. It is. I mean, this guy dies so much. He even dies canonically once. I'm just not fast enough. I'm just not fast enough. Stop. Okay. This is... Frog is also kind of running out of MP. Hey, it's the right one. For once. Ah. We saw the frog tattoo. I will not stand up during a stressful fight and show my tattoo. Son of Sun is losing its fire. Well, let's just fuck it up then. I don't know what that means, but I just hope that means, hey, you survived long enough. There we go. Holy shit. What an annoying fight. But hey, we did it. You have 2k, would you put on... If you spent the 2k, I will put on the lounge jacket, of course. That's what that means. But first I heard you wanted to see the frog tattoo. I can do that as well. There we go. Where I go? There it is. It's my arm is so hairy. I'm sorry for that, but there it is. Look at the boy. Oh, I still love that tattoo. Need a hair job? I mean, not on my arm. I did for a while shave the tattoo. But I think it's kind of unnecessary. So this is the Sunstone. Its power has been lost over time. No! We'll not do that. With the sun's energy, it could be recharged. But it'll take over 65 million years. Well, what a coinkydink. What a coincidental, very nice number. What's it called in English? There's this video from the Slow-Mo guys that I watched like 6 times, and I still don't remember what the thing's called in English. The thing that freaking rips out your hair because fuck you, I guess. Oh, not Apocalypse. No. We need to charge our stone. Is it in here? No, that's Reptile Lair. Wait, I think this is it. Epilator? Maybe. Hi, guys. All right. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, this is right. This is not what I thought it was. This is where we went for the first time when we came here to get our gate key back. How do I leave? No, please just let me leave. I went into the wrong place. Do I just have to run through this entire thing now? Maybe I do, actually. But since I instantly kill almost everything... I was about to say kill everything, and then the ape was still standing. It shouldn't take that long. One hour later. No, this is where the boss fight was. Yeah. Because, right, we have to go up top there. Right, this is just the gate. Sunkeep. This be the spot. 'Tis warm. Yes. How long shall we leave it hither? Well, 65 million years, apparently. Give or take. Wrong button. Wrong button! Also wrong button. Now I know what's about to happen, but I'm still going to do it. The Moonstone, 'tis gone! Yet it has not been taken recently. Let us return in time. Someone took our fucking stone. That's rude. Don't people know that's rude? Not here either. Has someone from this time taken it? Because I think it's still there in 600, right? Yeah, there it still is. Power tap, thank you very much. Year by year. Now, I don't really remember who took it, though. Oh, wait, I vaguely remember. I think I do remember, actually. Hi, Black Omen. Lovely weather today. Is it someone from... Oh, yeah. Who could have taken the stone? Tis a mystery. My god, I used so many revives in that fight. But we also have so much money, so who the fuck cares? I'm pretty sure... Snail stop? Whomst of you? Yeah, you. I've got the best jerky in town, but I'm saving it. I might let some go for, say, 9,900 G. How about it? Sure. You must be really hungry. Here you go. Well, what can I say? I love jerky. Moonstone? Never heard of it. Children are slipping away from us. It's so sad. The person I hate most? My dad, of course. Dad loves money more than he loves me. Jesus Christ. Everyone says Daddy's greedy. They're lying, right? Kid, I have some bad news. But just you wait, minus 400 and then plus 400 years, and I will have some very good news for you. Because fuck Doc Brown's don't touch anything logic when it comes to time traveling. We're freaking changing things all over the place. Who's the elder? A magic cave lies under a mountain east of Denadoro. Oh no, I have to talk to you, right? I see you have some jerky. Will you sell it for 10,000 G? No. I'll be super nice and charitable and just give it to you for free. You're giving it away? Thought there were no kind people left in this world. You can bet my children are going to learn the value of sharing. Thank you very much for your parental duty. I'm back! You're interested in the Moonstone? Well, someone simply left it here. Seems important to you folks. Why don't you take it? Thank you so much for dropping by, Davey. Despite being a very busy working class hero. That was so stupid. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hope to see you soon. It is a fun concept. I love time travel shenanigans in games. I wish my husband were a little less generous. Well, I can't fucking take the jerky bed now. The person I like most? My dad, of course. I love my daddy. Well, don't we all? Everyone thinks dad's generous. Does it mean they think he's cool? Who knows? Time to put the thing back where it belongs. I love how these last. We leave it here for like 65 million years. And these last like 1,300 years make the big difference. Tis amazing. What might Luca create with it? She must see this. You're very correct. This is Luca's side quest after all, even though she doesn't really do anything during it. Let's release the Sunstone. With this energy, I can make an incredible weapon. Let's get back to my house immediately. Oh, we don't even have to walk there. I'll modify the Sunstone to extract its energy. Then we'll just vacuum pack it into a cartridge. And we just laser our roof off. And it's finished. God, I love Luca. Sometimes I amaze myself. I know that I really like Magus. And my favorite party is Frog, Chrono, Magus. But I love Luca. Take a look, Luca. I borrowed a bit of the Sunstone to create something nifty. Fucking, you made friggin' shades. Thank you. We didn't even put it on. Holy! Oh, the shades are probably ups attack power. Well, that's probably good for you, right? Want some cool shades? Finally getting rid of the rage band. Also, doesn't he make stuff? You're just in time. It's my finest work, the ultimate in defense for my daughter. That's so nice of you. Speed +3. Also, we can now go see her mom, who has not have had her legs crushed. What a beautiful day. I'll finish the housework and take a walk. And she's now insanely positive. We're making good track because now we have only one side quest left, and it is a longer one. It's probably the longest one. Let's just take a quick little... No, I don't need to go to the inn. I fucking live here. You ever want to share the bed with an anthropomorphic frog and a brooding mage? Sometimes it's nicer in the end. Well, you're not... Yeah, you know what? You are very correct about that. But still. Okay, Marley, get in here. Boy, you are 5 levels under the rest. And your equipment is probably also not that great. Well, it's actually fine. Now, let's save. And let's save. And I'm going to take another quick bathroom break, and then we'll start Marley's quest. I'll be right back. What the fuck? When did I say that? I don't remember that at all. What? I legitimately don't remember that at all. Princess Nadia. I guess. I mean, that's what it says there, but I don't remember it. I've been worried, Princess. I understand your pain, but the king really only cares about this realm. Yes, even when your mother, Queen Eliza, passed away, he worked all day. No one could do that. It's inhumane. Oh, child, it's ancient history now. Tell me more. This may be difficult. Well, Queen Eliza's condition suddenly changed for the worst. She desperately wanted to see the king one last time. She couldn't find the time to drop by. Said he had some work to do. But knowing nothing about death, you waited faithfully by your mother's side. Eliza passed away in sorrow, as if the king indirectly killed her. Such a shame. What? Killed my mother? Well, what do I know? There are reasons for everything, right, dear? Now, so glad to see you back again. Please go and visit the king. I will not do it yet. I will get something first. I also like the ones I don't remember. Where is it? It's in the Middle Ages, right? Because freaking Toma was looking for it. And he's from the Middle Ages. You don't have the dick twisting reminder, but you still remembered the dick twisting reminder. Giant's Claw, that's it. This is one of the coolest dungeons, in my opinion. Also, you know what? This is the perfect time for Marley to just get her licks in. Get some levels, get some stuff, get some freaking spells. Those holes. Good start. What if I jump into them on purpose? Yes! Start back at the beginning and... Aw, poor Toma. Remember this? Also, the music is a big clue. This is the Reptide Castle. And now we start at the end of the Reptide Castle and have to make our way back. But it's also been, like, shifted by being crunched into the earth by a meteorite. Is this the Tyranno lair? The Tyranno lair? This must have been pushed underground when lavas fell to earth. I love the quotes that I don't remember, but I also love some of them. Like, some of them are like ingrained into my memory. Like, the 3 E's to a good life. Enemies, animas, and animals. And one of my favorites is the one from Bloodborne, where I said, that just looked like cow insemination, what I did to that pig right there. Pretty much ripped out its entire colon with my bare hands. Which is not how cow insemination worked, I should clarify that. That's one of my favorites. I'm still very happy that that was like quick enough in the head to add the... No, that's not how cow insemination works. Should probably add that. Very important to add, yeah. You don't know if some, like, unsuspecting, what's it called? Like farmer, like cattle farmer watches my stream and gets the wrong ideas. Shortly before mating season, cow insemination season. Is there a season for that? Probably not. Cow insemination is a year-round activity. Cow breeder. I mean, I guess that's what it is. What do we have down here? First. Lizard dactyls. Some, like, poor, unsuspecting person just looking for a chill stream about their favorite video game, Chrono Trigger, will just come into the stream, see that the last 2 chat messages are cow inseminators and cow breeder, and will immediately leave. Or know they're in the right place. Sure, I have so many. I have so much money and so many shelters. I can splurge. Hi. Monkeys. Fossil ape. No, don't chuck my boy! Well, he didn't take any damage from it. Only the one. The projectile doesn't take damage, I guess. Well, actually, Marley's damage is kind of fine for not having the best weapon and being, like, 5 level below the other characters. She's a mage-centric character. It's fine for her to only do, like, half damage. It's not a pickaxe. I get why you say that, but it's not. It's a crossbow. And when she's close, she uses it to hit someone with the crossbow. That's why it looks like a pickaxe. Cat! These random cats in this game. Oh. They are everywhere, yeah. I guess if you don't have Chrono with you, you need to bring Magus, because otherwise you don't have Lightning. Nice, a power tap. Jesus. Okay. Nice jumps, guys. Nice hops. I need another trigger. I don't. That's not what I said. Same. I don't think that's called confuse in the DS version. That attack that Chrono just did. Confuse. Okay, let's just use this. That's what we have it for, right? Holy shit. Man, if Chrono had more magic, a better magic stat. He has 23. That's so little. I mean, again, Magus has like 70. But I pumped him full of the magic tabs. If we gave all of the magic tabs to Chrono, he would probably have like 30 now. Which is still like the second or third lowest one. Got a blue rock. Should probably also use an ether, right? Since I used like 20 MP just to flex with the spell. Nope. No. We're taking that. A lapis. I also used a lot of lapis in the fight against the freaking sun boy. He is magic by himself. I mean, he's pretty much a Jesus, so... Kinda. Nah, that's fine. You still take more damage? You do. I think you also fight like a big Tyranno here again. Just like you originally did here. Thank you so much for the follow. I have to read that. Cool guy and go Eagles. Took me a while to decide with that. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hello to you too. I can't read hello there, the like 2 words hello there without thinking of fucking Obi-Wan. It's just ingrained. The like meme culture is ingrained into my brain. Hello there. Just cool the guy will do. I think that... I see why you did that. You know what? Goodbye, monkey. No, I ran past the button. I feel like you could tell that I'm getting really tired. It's like that freaking sun fight took a part of my sanity with me. What did we... How much did we unlock with Marley? Did we even unlock anything with Marley yet? But it looks like that we're on track. Which, with what I said last time, that we're going to pretty much finish all of the side quests today. And then for next Wednesday, we have the Black Omen and the end of the game left. There we go, Ice 2, okay. Oh my god, hello. Poor Molly. I mean, I don't even need to have her with me here. It kinda is her quest, but she doesn't need to be here for this. For this section. No, you can just fuck off. Frenzy Band. 80%. I just love the idea too much. I'm sorry, Shades. You would look cool on Chrono. But what can you do? Stop! I love how freaking chill this ape strolled over to me. And then just threw me. Because I do think the rest of this is not that long. You fool! I'm immune to status effects. Apparently I'm also immune to saying the word status correctly. I do think I have to jump down these holes. But I want to see what's on the other side. Also, I know healing with tonics between fights is inefficient. I've always been doing it. Like one of my RPG quirks. Are you frickin'... Yeah, you are! Huh. if I can hit him. Thanks, Frog. Always reliable. You very randomly remembered a book that you read ages ago. Now you want to find it. Which book? You see, that was the fucking counter. Oh, I love the counter when it comes from non-attacks. Or we fall down this hole. Back into the old cell. And this is always a good sign that we're near the boss. Yeah, there it is. That's a good roar. That's a good 16-bit roar. You know what? For you, though... Because I know you're a DPS race again, let's just go with the main squad. Okay. Okay. He is huge. Yeah, I love this sprite. It's such a cool sprite. Roar, counter. You searching for the book? I want to know what it is. Jeez, that's also so much damage. Raw, counter. Let's see if it's worth it actually to do Spire. That's almost 1,000. So it's probably not even worth it, because Confuse probably does more than 700. And Spire does 1,700. Yeah, it does. It does like 1,200. Okay, so dual tag's not worth it here. Yell, and gotta get the counter in. Counter. For roaring! I don't know if we can one cycle this. We'll see. I probably could if I had Magus' ultimate spell already. Because that would do a bunch more damage. And I mean, 80% counter rate's pretty much 100% counter rate, I guess. I love how the head wobbles when you hit it. Let's see if Lumina does more. It has 1400. We can get one more. Oh my god, that was so quick. That was so close. He probably would have attacked after Frog's turn. How much more do you need, by the way? Dark matter. 740. Well, you will get it in the Black Omen. The Physician? I don't think I know that one. Behold, the rainbow shell. Rather drab, isn't it? Well, at least he helps lift it. And he lifts from his legs. Who's going to carry this for us? Do I have to have you in the party? This is the rainbow shell. Did I get some help with the castle? Yeah. Ah, okay. Thank you for getting me out there. Ah, see, you found it. Hello! Hello! You're always welcome here. What can I do for you? Well, I get it. You want me to keep that huge shell safe here until the next century, right? Well, I mean, preferably also longer than that. We need like 4 centuries. I ask for the sake of Frog. Please carry out the request. Done! I shall obtain the shell and store it in the castle as a national treasure. Knight Captain! Yes, Majesty. Go ahead and obtain the rainbow shell and bring it back in one piece. At once, sire. Thank you, Your Majesty. And Queen Lean too, of course. Where's the baker here? You saved the day, I just cooked. I'm whipping up a victory meal, something real fancy. So you've teamed up with Chrono and the others. You've done a fine job. Please remain with us as long as you wish. We get the theme song. My heart is glad. Thank you, my liege. Oh, that vaguely sounds familiar. Do you know what it's called in German? I do vaguely remember something like that. I don't think I've read it or watched the movie adaptation, but the synopsis sounds familiar. Yes, Medicus. The king ordered that the court be locked until the trial's over. What trial? You didn't tell us of any trial. The trial of the century is about to begin. Whose, you ask? King Guardias, of course. They say the king sold off the royal treasures. How about you royal treasure my balls? Yeah? The king ordered that the court be locked until the trial's over. Do you... Mr. Warden, sir, do you see those snake monsters? With their popped shirt collars? No, Triple, do you see those guys over there? Do you not care? Fancy. I always thought it looked like they had like... like popped up shirt collars. And maybe the scales on the front were like neckties. It's locked. No entry allowed. Let me through. Oh, we haven't heard this in so long. It's one of my favorite songs in the entire game. Had any of you heard of the rainbow shell? I too had no idea until I found this. It's an ancestral will. It says, unveil the rainbow shell to the people at the Millennial Fair. What are you talking about? We have no family heirlooms here. So this is a forgery? Why does the defendant deny the people a glimpse of the rainbow shell? Because he no longer has it. He sold the heirloom for cash. Witness, please. What is it, Nadia? We are conducting a trial here. Father. Nadia, the Chancellor is trying to frame me. He hurls insults. Confirm your innocence with proof. Proof? Yes, if he hasn't sold the heirloom, it should be in the castle. Show me the rainbow shell and I'll accept his innocence. Chancellor, what kind of trickery is this? Remove them! She's yelling again. Princess, not even you may enter. We got some freaking like ear protection in the meantime. Test the rainbow shell that shall prove his innocence. What are you saying? It's a lie. There is no heirloom. Hast thou forgotten? History hath changed. The shell is within the castle. Ah. The rainbow shell we gave to my ancestor 400 years ago is still here. It's probably in the basement. Behind those snake monsters. It couldn't be. A rat bit me. Yeah, that's fine. You just say that. And dumb. This guy is called Dumb. Is the other one called Dumber? The Ross is itching to avenge the grudge that's been in the family for 13 generations. He is. He is. He's got to frame the king. Yeah, he wouldn't stand in my way. I don't think you want this. I do not think you want this. 16 XP. So there is a plot. Let's hurry. They're like level 1 enemies. I confess, I bought it from the king. He said he needed the cash. Liar, I've never even seen you before. Order in court. Hey, was I convincing? Perfect. It's also always good to ask someone, was I convincing, right next to the judge. I think it's kind of funny. I don't really get the reason why these are like early game enemies here. He was convincing, absolutely. But I think it's kind of funny. It's kind of fun to like stomp on some enemies when you're in late game. Just like, get the fuck out of my way. I don't have time for this. Look how confident they look. With their probably like 55 HP. Big fish in little pond. Yeah. We're pretty close to being the biggest fish. That's like one of the annoying parts in games that have like complete enemy scaling, is that you don't get that experience of like stomping on enemies that you had troubles with before. Like Oblivion, for example. Oblivion like completely scales everything. And so even when you're like max level, rats still take more than one hit a lot of the time. Which is annoying, in my opinion. The Skyrim walks like a middle ground. A rainbow shell. But I mean, there is like pros and cons to scaling and not scaling. Like Morrowind doesn't scale at all, but that also means that you can become insanely powerful and just kirkstomp everything. Why? 'Tis a letter. I don't have Magus with me right now. Magus' reaction to... maybe only in the DS version, I don't remember. Magus' reaction to there's a letter is, shall we burn it? I feel like it's the only time he does like a little joke. To Marley. Dearest Marley, I know things are tough between you and your father, but nothing can break your bond of blood. Neither words of anger nor great distances. Someday when you have children, you will understand. A special bond is part of a family tree which links us together. Queen Guardia the 21st, Lean. Dear Queen Lean, let us now make haste and fulfill our quest. Father, hang in there, we're coming. Okay, we only take a little bit. We don't haul the entire thing. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. Guilty. I guess they mean stage left and stage right, because it's definitely not his left and his right. Can you fuck off? We'll come round with an exterminator, and by that I mean us. Nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. You won't reconsider? No, princess. There's one way. It's a bit rough, but just follow me. Again, I like Marley as a character. I just don't like her gameplay-wise, which is why I don't really take her in my party. But I do like her as a character, and this is part of why. The verdict is in. Guilty. The Guardia line ends here. This domain shall be mine. Take him away. Wait. Who is it? Father! Nadia! Also, the freaking Chancellor has the best surprise expression in the entire game, while the judge is unfazed. Bro does not care. Princess, control yourself! You're too late. The king has been found guilty. Even kings are subject to our laws. No, this was a setup. Nonsense, the king's a crook. But the treasure's right here. Impossible. Your little scheme is over, Chancellor. I mean... It's not the plot you think. I'm here to avenge my ancestors. Super Ultra Presto Transformo! I just unplug. Oh, it's Yakra the 13th. Do you remember this guy? He was like... the first boss we fought. Pretty much, actually. Yeah, it doesn't look good for you, my man. Well, what's the second one? The first one is the Dragon Tank. That's the first boss in the game, I'm pretty sure. But I think Yakra is the second one. Let's pump out Illuminaire, why not? You just bought the trilogy? I mean, nice books are nice books. As an audiobook or as like a book? What do you call it? Like a book. A book. A book! You know what I mean. I don't use my ebook reader as well. I used it for a while, I used it a lot. But by now, it's really... My weaknesses are what? What are my weaknesses? Ah. The same thing as before. Amazing. You have a lot of smut. You personally have a lot of smut. Oh, on your reader. I thought... I read in it, and I thought you had smut in the freaking books. Of course you do. Of course you do. No, I used mine a lot, but by now it's just really... really old. The battery sucks. And it's super slow sometimes to turn the pages. And it's fine. It's like... I think I got it when I was still living with my parents. Or shortly thereafter, so it's like 16 years old. It's really not that good anymore, and that's fine. I do prefer normal books anyway, like paper books, paperbacks. But I did really enjoy the convenience of the ebook reader. I just don't read enough right now to justify it, and by now I do kind of want to get away from having more stuff with batteries in it. Like, everything has a battery in it, and I don't really like that. Even when I like the concept, I dislike that I have another thing that I have to charge, that I have to be careful not to leave in the sun, that I have to check every once in a while, especially when it's older, to make sure the freaking lithium battery is not about to blow up. Defeated again! Yeah, audiobooks are great. I just really can't listen to audiobooks. Only when I know the book beforehand, because then I can afford the luxury of just like tuning out for half a minute without missing anything. Like when we listened to Thief of Time on the car ride. I know that book, I love that book. I've read it like 7 times. But a new book, sometimes I just can't focus on it, and it's super annoying. And I want to read more. I haven't read a lot in a while, and it kind of annoys me. I like reading, but the less I do it, the harder it is for me to get over this, like, yeah, ADHD reading a paragraph and then being like, wait, what the fuck? What happened in there? And that's super annoying, because I love to read. Like, I recently, for the ADHD exam? What would you call it? The test. I had a questionnaire that I had to fill out with my mother, which was an interesting experience. And part of the questions, like one of the questions is, did the patient have trouble or was slow when reading or when they learned to read? And my mother said, no, I felt like you read too much and too quickly. I was like, what do you mean? Well, you were still really little when you started reading like full books, and I thought that was too early. But I couldn't. You were always stubborn, and your father really liked that you wanted to read the books that he reads, so I couldn't say anything. I think, yeah, well, I'm glad that you didn't say anything. I love reading. And I still remember, you know what? We can do this. We can do a little, like, 3-minute bedtime. I can gloat a bit. I will get the very book that got me into reading as a child. I think I was 7 or 8. I think I was 8, but barely. I will get the exact book, not just the exact physical object. Just a second. Because I still have it, and I'm still really proud of it. The first book that I read on my own, because my dad recommended it to me, is this. Can you read it? It's kind of hard against the light. It is the German copy of The Hobbit. And I think it's the first German print. I think it is. It doesn't say. It's from 1974. And it looks like it's from 1974. As you can see, it's kind of beat up. But legitimately, this is the book. I put it over here. This is the book that I read as a child and that got me into reading. As you can see, like, hello? Sony, please. Sony camera, please. The like illustrations in this book are wild. Look at freaking. Please, camera. Look at fucking derpy ass Smaug and his dragonfly wings. Let me see if I can find Gollum. Gollum's a trip in this game. In this book. Yup, there he is. Too much light, I know. Do you see Gollum? Do you see fucking big-ass frog Gollum? He's like twice the size, or like 3 times the size of little Bilbo there, and he's like 50 times as fat. Also, and I'm pretty sure this is not okay. The orcs are samurai. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, this is the book that got me into reading at like 7 or 8. And when just a few years later, like 3 years later, Lord of the Rings, the first Lord of the Rings book, not book, stupid, movie was released. And I had read the first Lord of the Rings. I think I read all of I think I started reading Lord of the Rings when my dad told me that the movies were coming out. And the first movie it had an age rating of 12. I think all of them have an age rating of 12 in Germany. And I was 10 when the first one came out. And I went with my dad and my older brother. And only in line did I realize that, oh, it's age 12 and up. And I was worried about that. My dad looked at me and he said, and I will always remember this, he said, Benedict, today you're 12. Which is such a my dad thing to say. Okay. Let's finish this quest up and then I'll end the stream. It's getting kind of late. Father, No, don't say it. I was wrong to be so stubborn. No, I didn't even think about how you felt. I know it in my heart, but the words just come out wrong. I too have that problem. It runs in the family, I guess. Something cardiovascular, maybe. I thought you left me, but I realized that it was I who abandoned you. But I'm here now. We'll talk about everything that's happened. About Chrono and Mother and... Chrono's in the back. Can you leave me out of your family problems, please? Your mother. How sad it has taken me so long to understand what Eliza meant with her last words. Someday when Nadia grows up, she will bring her beloved to meet you. Welcome him warmly. It will be a day you remember forever. What was so hard about that to understand? As last words go, that's like some of the most straightforward ones you can get. Just, hey, your daughter will have a boyfriend. Don't be a dick to him. That's not, what was confusing about that? It's good advice, though. Don't be a dick to your daughter's boyfriend or girlfriend. Or partner in general. You heard her last words. Of course, you were so young. You ran around saying, Daddy, it's fun having all my favorite people here. Yeah, it is. Ah, woman. Women, I never understand them. What a mystery. Who knows what those things think? Not me. Seeing you so happy, she felt reassured, and she left us quite peacefully. So that's how it was. Yes, why? That item is glowing so tantalizingly. I used to call you Daddy? You did. Please don't do it again, though. Right now, it has some weird implications. I'm sorry, Daddy. What did I just tell you? I'm really sorry for doubting you. I'll let you exit the castle, but... You be careful, Mel. Take care of her. Indeed, sir. It's my turn now. Melchior. Can't let you run the whole show. Let me make some weapons from the rainbow shell. Finally time for me to do something. Watch and learn. Yeah, I will. I need to get the thing. We just fucking left it in the courtroom. Oh, right. If we hadn't gotten this poor fucker would just be in this chest. Finally, that beast keeping me locked up in there. Princess Nadia, your friends, I presume? Wait, I don't have time for this. I must prepare for the Moonlight Parade. You sure? What the fuck's the Moonlight Parade? I love, by the way, how Melchior just fucked off. And now we have to run after him. Wait, no, where the fuck did he go? Did he go to Luca's house? Oh, right. You also give me a home. Which is nice. It's somehow worse. Wait, where the fuck did he go? Melchior? Hello? Yeah, I know. Princess Nadia, at the Moonlight Parade, you shall receive a lovely present from me. Yeah, but where's the guy? Alright. Frickin' Pierre. Thanks for being my lawyer back in the day. Right? Apparently no one repaired the frickin' bridge to the jail. I don't know where he went. I thought he went home. Oh no, he went to the rainbow shell. I'm an idiot. We only took part of the rainbow shell, not the entire thing. I was confused there for a second. There he is. This is a very rare. As armor, it deflects magic. I can make you 1 prism dress featuring maximum defense, or I can make 3 less effective prism helms. The 3 helms, please. Yes. Did he have a jackhammer with him? Finished. Off you go now. Well, it looks like you can still make more out of that thing because it's still there. I think locks status means the same as what the safe helm does. Not the right? The other one that I had. Prevent status. So it has really good defense and you're immune to statuses. Protect status, and this just says locks, but I think it's the same thing. Oh wait, no, not you. Sorry, Marley. That was rude of me. Giving you an item only to take it away. Hello, Magus. Got a new helm for you. Even though you have your ultimate helm. Oh, wait, no, it's better. It does the same thing. Protect status. And it gives speed. Well, then, you know what? You can have it. It's yours, Marley. Never mind me. Okay, I'm just going outside to save. Stream went on a little longer today. Because I wanted to talk about The Hobbit and I wanted to finish this quest. But hey, it's pretty much 3-hour stream. That's nice to have once in a while. And again, we will have like 20 hours of gameplay. Like 20 hours, 20 and a half hours maybe. Because next time, we will finish this game next Wednesday. We only have the Black Omen and the end fight left. The Black Omen's pretty long dungeon, but it's the only dungeon. And afterwards we have like a series of long fights, but only boss fights at the end. And then, of course, the end cutscene. And then the game's done. I love the end of this game, but I also don't like ending this game, because it is my favorite. But yeah, next time we finish Chrono Trigger. And then, as I said, Final Fantasy IX will return to the Wednesday slot as well, for at least like a few weeks, like 6 or so. Just so we can get more into that game. It's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy IX. I'm so sorry about that. But I haven't really been feeling Sundays in general. I was just always very exhausted, very tired, and somewhat stressed out from other things. And I just needed time to recuperate a lot of the time. But yeah, now that Final Fantasy IX will return to the Wednesday slot, we'll at least, like, make some progress in this game as well. And I've been looking forward to playing more Final Fantasy IX. But next Wednesday, it's Chrono Trigger one more time. Thank you so much for dropping by. Highly appreciated. I hope you had a wonderful time. And I hope for more. Yep, it's time to end. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. I have to speak very enunciated because I will just stumble over my own tongue again. It's very annoying when it happens. Thank you so much. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy. And see y'all very, very soon. Bye-bye.